Ladies, how you doing? I'm okay with the pity. It's okay.
So it's $30 for your recording already.
Of course I am.
Jackass. $30 for a fucking haircut. And the worst part is, so it's like, I have to trust them not only with scissors, but also with a straight razor around my neck.
Half the people don't do straight razors anymore. They're good. Well, you live in the woods. You live where they make a mistake, they can bury you.
That's also what I'm worried about. It's like, man, these
What happened
people...
to that one? Don't ask.
Yeah. These are hill people, man.
Exactly.
I ain't trust them.
Got Fargo just right in the street. I finally watched Fargo the other day.
Oh my god.
I never watched it.
I can't even tell you the last time I have watched it. But everybody knows that reference.
Yep. You know what really hurts me is we say that, and I look over there immediately and I see the
teapot.
I didn't see the teapot. I saw the other one, but the TSA one. But now I see the teapot, and now I can't even eat this thing anymore because it's salty and nasty and. Oh, I'm gonna eat it.
That's kind of like a cheesy aftertaste.
A little funky,
Little fermenta.
a little fermented, a little salty taste to it. So there are times when we talk about the podcast that there are things you don't want to see, and you'd be glad because a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing here in the chat, there's stuff you definitely don't.
Hey, $20 is $20. Be whatever you want. Oh, you know what we can do?
Hold on. You know what we can do?
I got it.
Hold on, hang. Ready? Check this out. Check this out. Ready?
Make that part of the back.
Hold on, it's gonna be really bad. Ready? Check this out.
Them cheeks.
Make them clap. That ain't clap. That's like somebody out there's gonna be like.
That's a great segue to our topic.
What topic?
What came out this... Well, actually, I guess it came out... Well, as of releasing this last week. Adios!
Oh, sorry guys. I scrolled back through chats with terrible people, and I got it. It got me. Oh, I gotta minimize the screen. I gotta minimize everything. I was
about to say that you need to make that chat go away for the. We are never getting anything recorded with that up.
We got lots of stuff recorded. Nothing good.
No, stupid.
Oh my god. All right. Hand me a water bottle off the ground.
No,
there.
fuck you.
Fuck you. This is there for. Agua. Adios. All right, wait.
You know what I'm thinking? Go ahead, take a sip.
Don't want it to be on that keyboard.
Moist.
Nope.
My favorite.
The song says you have to stick it or lick it before you stick it. Oh, okay. So we were gonna talk about things about the. I wonder what might have come out recently.
So ADD.
Pokemon World Championships. Literally Pokemon World Championships. That hat's
Mine
worth,
now.
That hat's worth a lot more money than you think it is.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
What year?
I think it's this year's.
Oh, okay. Oh, from Japan.
Yeah. And you had to be there for it. That's easily a bill.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. Pal World.
What's that game?
Pokemon with guns.
Pokemon with guns?
Pokemon with guns.
Sign me up.
That's I don't want to hear squat from you.
I don't know what's
I had to pitch that game for a solid 30 seconds.
Look, 30 seconds can be a long time. It's really intense. Really intense.
So the best part about this, you've never played a Pokemon game before at all.
I 4 hours on a flight to Japan, and I fell asleep halfway through it and said, fuck it. So that's about as far as I got into Pokemon. And that was Pokemon Red in 2006.
I can't believe you actually get it. Well, okay, I was enamored by the development side of Red. But, yeah, so I have a Pokemon YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I got into Pokemon a few years ago. I got into it really, really late, but I loved it. But once again, I was thinking about the development side and all this, and the fact that they've got this really, like, in-depth RPG that then has, like, the side arc of the crazy post-game world that is pretty much the Pokemon collection community.
So, not to sidetrack you, but you said you have a Pokemon channel.
Yeah.
What's your Pokemon channel?
Professor Pilk.
Okay.
Plug. It will probably. I think
you can tag it.
It's in the description.
Is it?
Yeah, I put your Twitch. I think I've got another channel of yours down there, and then my channels are also.
Yeah, I really need to actually work on my YouTube stuff.
Well, of course, that's if you're watching this on YouTube. If you happen to watch this on another platform, we haven't launched over there yet, so we don't know what's going to be there. Yeah. But nevertheless. But you did play Ark because you got me into Ark.
I did play Ark. Ark was good.
I think you got me into Ark when it was still free.
It was way back. Way back.
Because I was playing it on my laptop. Oh, good grief! So, it wasn't totally outside your wheelhouse.
No, not at all.
But I started playing it because obviously I love Pokemon. I was going to cover it on my channel. And I can't do that one. Look at the screen.
I'll hide it.
Just leave it. It's so true, though. It's so true.
Hey, we're going to be distracted by it every time you see it. I have to hide it.
No, don't hide it. Don't hide it.
I have to.
It'll be fine.
I'll just flash it to you every now and then. You'll be concentrating, you'll be telling the story, and then suddenly you're like, I got. It's gonna happen. I'm just gonna do it
anyway. So I decided I was gonna play it. We've got a Discord, I've got a Discord technically, and some of the guys in the Discord decided they were gonna play it, and then one of the other guys was like, "Well, I'll just make a server." I was like, "Okay, well, cool. I guess we're playing it now." And I was trying to pitch it to him because I knew he would enjoy it.
Maybe.
How many hours do you have in it now?
At least 3. 0. Oh, hold on.
Pull up Steam.
Hold on. God damn it.
Pull up Steam.
No, that's cool. I'll sell myself out here. Let's be honest.
Go ahead.
You ready? I said 30. 20.9.
Oh, I actually thought it'd be... And when did you download it?
24 hours ago? Nice.
Basically.
Yeah, I'm pretty much.
Yeah, as of recording this, I think you downloaded it Tuesday or...
No, Wednesday night.
When?
Wednesday. Because you were streaming, and I...
That was Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday evening. So it was like Tuesday at like midnight.
Yeah.
Is when I downloaded it. Yeah. And I played for like 3 hours with you guys, went to bed.
That's less than 48 hours ago.
Yeah, you're right. In the last 48 hours, I've put 20 hours in this game.
Yes. I haven't even put that many. No, that's a lie. That's a bull-faced lie. First night I had the game, I booted the game up. I think we ended something else. Oh, we ended Back for Blood.
Yep.
And we jumped into that, I think, at like 10 o'clock at night. And then, no, actually, I think it was about...
It was right
around midnight. And I remember at 6 o'clock in the morning going, oh, holy crap, I need to get some level of sleep. And at 7 o'clock, I forced myself to close the game and go get 45 minutes of shut-eye.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, when I woke up late for work, I jump in and take a look at Discord, and I'm like, well, why are people still in Discord chat? I scroll down and I'm like, there are like 4 people in Pilk's Discord. They are still playing.
Yes. This is the most active my Discord's ever been, I think. Because people are continuously playing this.
Yeah.
And it's been intense. It's been fun, but it's been intense too. And there's so many levels to this game. Well, it starts off, you kind of like get absorbed into it because it is like a Pokemon adjacent, almost parody. The survival aspect of it and the number of stupid, insane, batshit things you can do. really keep you going.
I think that's really what it is. It's like, because there was another game that came out in the last 2 years that was a Pokemon-style game.
But didn't that one get shut down?
I don't know. I think that it basically...
I think that one was
it did the
too
same
close.
thing. It got on fire, it got a lot of attention, and then
Yeah.
it burned out. But so I don't know if it burned out because it burned out or it burned out because people were like, lawsuit.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I know the...
Hand me with that yellow one. Right there. In between the... Right next to the left. The Mio. Oh my god, that fucking thing right there.
That's not yellow, that's gray.
It's yellow. Yeah.
So anyway...
So anyways, I started blasting.
It's the game! So I shouldn't admit this. I shouldn't
I
admit
know the name of my next character.
this. So anyway...
I started blasting.
Get the monkey.
Does the monkey have a gun?
Yes. Remember, the monkey's got an assault rifle.
I don't know this.
So, in Pokemon, the one that is an homage to does evolve into a gorilla. I didn't put two and two together until now to realize that is literally an allegory for guerrilla warfare, and I am mad.
Two Bronstein. So many.
Can't explain that one. Yeah, the game's insane. So the best part about the game for me, the thing I've been messing around with the most, something I've always wanted to do in Pokemon games is if you have an NPC that's acting like a complete a-hole and pissing you off and just being a douche, I want to be able to throw a Pokeball and capture a person. And in this game, you can. What are you...
Every time you say pal, this is 100% what comes to mind.
I'm not your buddy, friend. He's not your friend, guy.
You realize how bad I want to put this as a background image on the Yoko.
Like, what's the time code?
I
Put that in there.
I'm just gonna DM you this message and be like, why am I? He's gonna go home and die. I'm telling you, man. You guys don't know. You guys.
I can't tell you how many times I get home and I read the chat afterwards, and I'm just. It hurts.
Just reliving shit. I'm like, why would you say? Okay, so complete segue. Again, we'll come back to this topic, I promise. So Pilk decides to show up tonight, right? And as per normal, things don't time out perfect, but we're both hungry, so we're like, you know what sounds good? Let's hit the fucking wing joint right around the corner. So we do. We go to the wing joint.
It could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yeah, it could have,
was
absolutely.
pouring down rain.
Yeah. Weather in Georgia.
Yeah.
But, so we go to the wing joint, and as we're sitting there, we were trying to figure out what to order. And the two girls that are working there have not dealt with us before. And actually, the one girl she told us, her very first time working the lobby, we were her first customers, and she was just like, I remember you guys, but I don't know why. And we were like, oh, it's on. We gave her so much shit, but like in a loving way, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
honestly. So we were like ordering drinks, and she started it.
She did. She
start it.
100% instigate.
She was distracted, came over with 2 glasses. I ordered Dr. Pepper.
I ordered root beer.
And we were like, cool. And she's like, who ordered what, right? And we were like, I don't know.
Yeah, we
what did
played
you-
it off. And she's like, fine, I'll go remake them. And so she goes back and remakes the drinks. And comes back.
Distracted again. We're like, and she goes to set them down, like, so who had the Dr. Pepper? She's like, you? And I was like, I don't know. Did I? And Pilk's like, I don't know. Which one did I have? And I was like, I had the Sprite. Oh, no, I said, I said, I had the darker one. She's like, and they're in red cups. Like, they're red. Yeah. You can't see. And she's like, huh? What do you mean the darker one? It was so good. So we got refills later on, right?
Yeah.
And that's true. She's like, what did you have? I'm like, I had Sprite.
I had lemonade.
She's like, We went back and forth for like a good 3 minutes, and you could just see her brain going, why am I tolerating your shit? Why am I here? And the best part was like the other customers in the room started looking at us because they were honestly laughing.
I couldn't look. I couldn't look
Oh
because
my
I
God.
knew
They were laughing. Like one of them was like, and the other one was just like, how dare he be such an asshole? But later, you asked the girls if they had a good time. Literally on the way out, we're like, you guys made our fucking night. It was a terrible night. It was so boring in here.
She's like, are you two roommates?
I'm like, no, we're dating. What do you think? Are you
$20 is $20.
$20.
In this economy?
That's how I earned my Hot Wings tonight.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. It was great. I just looked up
That's my wife one time.
You paid her $20?
No.
What?
Worse. We had made hot wings.
Oh, no.
And you know how I make hot wings?
Uh-huh.
We were getting busy.
Oh, no.
I didn't wash my hands.
Exactly. Woo! That's a spicy meatball.
That ended the night very quickly.
I am positive it did. But you got a story.
You know what I didn't get, though?
Another baby.
It's a silver lining to every cloud.
I found it. Oh my God. God, okay, so here's the problem with Pilk and I, right? We will get distracted and we will distract ourselves with another distraction. So I just literally took a sip of this and I went to go wipe my. So if you guys know me long enough, I am a clean freak. I'm a clutter freak, but I'm a clean. You can admit.
I am not. You are not a.
I am actually.
For you, your person.
Yeah, especially meat.
Yeah.
But you can't judge the meat here. You can't judge the meat. That's a whole other thing. You gonna play with my sausage on stream? Did you just touch my meat? Did you just touch my? He manhandled my. Oh. Anyways.
It's only about like that.
Girthy. Oh.
What was this about distractions? You know a lot of people are just going to listen to this, right?
No. Smell that. Smell that.
So wasabi?
No. That is what I put on that. It will
There's some
tear your
horseradish.
throat. Oh yeah, it's 100%. Like that's why I call this my angry babushka.
Fair enough.
If you look at the picture, you see it.
Look at the ingredients. I'm trying to think
Dude,
what would
it's
cause
so
that.
great. It you can tell there's like horseradish.
Yeah, it doesn't say there's any in
It
there.
smacks
though.
the
It's not-
shit out of you.
Good God.
Yeah, it's great. I mean,
Well,
it's
so
good
you-
and bad.
I've shown you the guy on TikTok that does all the sushi.
Yes, the Oishi
Yes.
guy. The Oishi
And at
guy.
the end of every single episode, he takes that giant, he takes the root and makes fresh wasabi. And I'm
Yep.
like,
It's
I
so
have
good.
Never had fresh wasabi.
Uh,
Oh, because I always get that green crap.
yeah, the fake stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it gets the job done, but it's not.
No, fresh wasabi is pretty good. I had it in Japan. It was very nice. And he uses that same type, right? The
Yeah.
textured pad that just breaks down the root. Yeah.
I
absolutely.
really want to try fresh wasabi. Of course, because he's in Japan, he does dig anything. There was an episode where he did an entire nigiri, but the top was just wasabi on the.
I don't know about that.
Oh, he looked like he.
Oh, yeah. I said there's things I can do and things I won't do. That falls pretty hard in the category of things I should not do. All right, so speaking of things we should not do, playing Pal World.
Smooth segue there.
Well, I was just like, how can I bring this back on topic? I
You can't.
Yeah.
Well, TikTok. I've been watching nothing but like Power World. In fact, I was trying to show him a meme. Someone that had like literally put spheres in a rocket launcher and like just decimated a whole field and just captured tons of Pokemon. Or totally, completely not Pokemon. Pals.
I'm not your friend, buddy. I hate myself too. All right. Let me minimize.
Anyway,
let me
so I'm
minimize stuff.
trying to find this video to show him, and now I go back onto TikTok, and literally every video now is Pal World. Nothing else. And I almost got lost in it because
Yeah, he's just like, what?
yeah, the entertainment value.
All right, let me ask you a completely random question about the game. Because obviously we're talking about it now. It is
What it
topical.
is. It's highly topical. Little controversial, but I think the controversy is just hugely overrated.
Do you have your favorite PAL so far? No, I'm asking you your favorite. What is your current favorite PAL, either because of the way it looks or because of the way it functions? I'm just curious. Mine's still 77 and chill. Just because of the way it looks. Not because, actually, technically, and because of the way it functions.
So, you haven't seen what I did with Daydream, have you?
You mentioned it, but you can explain it.
You can tether 5 Daydreams to you that stay out constantly.
Like running with like balloons or something?
They literally are just like leashed to you, and they will stay out constantly. You do not need to summon them. And then you can tell them whether or not to aggro or not. Right now, the game's a little broken. They don't aggro quite right. But once they get the game optimized and fixed up a little bit, and it seems like they're going to drop updates all the time. So I imagine it's something they're going to fix.
I mean,
pretty
money
quickly.
is throwing at this thing right now.
What they like 1 billion users in the first day or some crap
Something
like that?
like that.
Some
It's pretty
stupid
crazy.
mess. So, I imagine they're going to fix it pretty fast. But once they start aggroing, imagine 5 of them on the field simultaneously. It doesn't matter what you're doing. They're just backing you up. They're like the best.
It's like your full football squad, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm hiding it. I moved it immediately. I tried.
Get that out of here, buddy.
You didn't move it around that fast enough, pal. God damn it. All right, anyways.
Yeah. But I'll be real. I really want the Jet Dragon. Number 1, it's totally not Latios Latias. But you haven't seen the AC-130 clip. You could load this thing down and literally do an airstrike. Oh, good grief. Yeah.
So you're talking about this guy down here, right?
So that
That
green
one's a Jet
thing,
Dragon?
that green
The
one is
Mustang?
actually pretty badass too.
This one here?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that Jet Dragon at the bottom is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so actually I found the Mossandra earlier today.
Oh, nice.
I know exactly where to find it. It's under a giant arch, and I could fight it. I'm just a couple levels short. But me and Spectre could probably take it out. He would just take it out for dinner.
You know what? You know which one I'm looking at taking out to dinner?
This one?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so this is what I was talking about earlier. See, look. That one and that one.
I'm good.
But you see, it's clearly...
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. That is, and then
Oh.
that is like a palette shifted version. It's more of an... So, but you can see the...
So
the,
Anubis is almost a palette shifted version of that other one that I shouldn't mention.
Yeah. And then
It's
this one
really bloody close.
here. Yeah.
I
I actually wound up fighting this one earlier today and got my ass kicked hard.
Did I show you when we were playing Pokemon Whack? It's a fan-made game.
Yeah, I think I remember with the thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
That
order
has been-
war, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been a meme.
Attacks with Smash is super effective.
But somehow it costs you $20. Exactly. Yeah. This game is stupid fun, y'all.
All right.
This game is just... And I'm sure most people know about it by now. By the time this episode goes up, it's going to be old news. But the reality is, right now, it's kind of like everything I've been doing. Like, everything I've been doing is geared around this game right at the
Yeah,
moment.
like the last 48 hours, I've heard nothing other than Power World.
Yeah. Well, number 1, it's the hottest game out right now.
It
really is, no question.
Yeah, there's no question.
Number 2, it showed that an indie dev can make a game on the level of Pokemon without all the damn problems and glitches that Pokemon have. Now, there's an argument to that, in that as an indie dev, you don't have all the fingers in the pot. But, with the Pokemon game, you've got, Game Freak's got billions of dollars they're going to throw at the game, but they're also going to have tons of management that are just going to fix this, fix that, change this, change that, and they're going to be changing things up to the 11th hour. So things being broken are just, it's inevitably going to happen.
Well, the backlash of a AAA studio releasing an unfinished game is bad. The backlash of a indie group releasing an early access version,
Is
we
next
are
to...
so forgiving. I'm not gonna say it's right, but we are so forgiving.
I think it is okay though, because it's an indie dev. Like you just, dare I say, the expectation is lower, but the expectation probably should be lower. If the expectation should be up there for a AAA studio.
So I view this more, and this is the way I think about it. I view it more like Kickstarter, right? I am willing to give this company money to support the game they currently have to make it a better game. Phasmophobia, great example.
I was exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Phasmophobia.
I do not regret any money I spent on Ark or Phasmophobia. I just don't. Scum. Most of my friends will never play Scum, and I'm okay with that. But I support the game, even though it's never fully released, because it does all the things I want to, and the money's going towards further development of the game. I'm okay with that. If you buy a game and you drop it right afterwards, like you drop it, say it's early access, a good example is Ghost in the Shell, the first-person shooter that came out years ago. I loved that one. Great game.
Back, yeah.
It went full release and died a week later, intentionally. So they did early access so they could eat up the money, and then... But
what's the other game we played that's early access? Oh, shoot. Bug Killer.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. That's probably never going to go north of early access. I think it's just going to stay early. Because the game kind of ran its course.
Well, that is the big problem, right?
Yeah.
It is a good franchise. So
franchise.
Let me say this right. Was there a problem with Starship Troopers? No, actually,
not really.
No,
It's a great game.
Great game. Did exactly what it's supposed to. It gave us a thrilling, a high adrenaline experience.
The only downside is it took them forever to roll out updates.
Right. And that's okay.
That's the only problem.
Okay, so...
But that's...
Content-wise, art-wise, spot on.
Absolutely.
Feeling, concept-wise, spot on. The combat felt great, responsive.
Well, even the mobs that they made up that were never in the books or the movies that they made up for the game felt right. They didn't feel forced. They didn't feel, and the game balance, well, here and there from time to time, never felt like cumbersome, as for lack of a better way to put it.
But here's the real question, right? And I'm going to make up a number. This is not a real number. I'm just making one, pulling it out of my ass. The game makes $20 million. I don't think it did, but let's just say $20 million.
$20 million is actually kind of low.
Let's just say $20 million. And never puts anything else out again. Are you upset?
I don't really think about it that way, though.
That's the thing.
I'll be honest with you.
If the game gives me the experience I want at the price point that I want, and I never go back to it again, I don't feel bad. I had a great time with you. Moving on.
So for me, it's a really low rent situation because I didn't pay for the game. Remember, I got the key for free.
Right.
I did, however, talk other people into buying the game, and everybody we played with, because we played this for like 6 months. I went to MomoCon, and God, how many times did I stream that game?
Every chance there was an open booth, you jumped in there. And I'm going live.
And had a blast doing it, and never had a hard time finding people to play with online, because everyone at the time was really enjoying the game. I would argue we'd still enjoy the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic game. It's just everybody's, interest shift.
Well, and that's what I'm getting to with indies right now, right? Indies are in such a place where I'm getting a new amazing game put in front of my face at least every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I cannot dedicate hundreds of hours to any one game because I want to play as many as I can and then move on to the next one. And I think that's what I tell myself is, if I spend $30 on this game, did I get 30 hours worth of enjoyment out of it? If I'm getting
$1 an hour is...
If I'm doing that, I'm happy.
Fair enough. $1 an hour is nothing in my opinion. But I mean, you're right. $30 for a game it's pretty cheap for a game.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at this the other day, and this is my bigger... Everyone's complaining now that video games are getting more expensive. I don't know if you don't follow the GTA stuff, but people are mad because like the new GTA game is going to be like
$75,
$150. But hear me out. How much was a new NES game in 1986.
Oh, yeah, $65 or something like that.
50.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like the gold, the triple, like the link, etc. But yeah,
Yeah.
50, $60. And if you extrapolate that,
It's about $150.
but in fairness, when we played, you played a game for an entire summer.
Yeah.
You didn't play
Yeah.
50 games during the summer. You
This is
played
true.
one.
Yeah. But it was also a whole different situation back then. You didn't have as many games.
I mean, that's what I'm getting at, though.
Yeah.
Games weren't dropping. Even movies. Think about, like, okay, here's a good one for you.
That's actually true. Movies.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
When I was young, Ghostbusters hit the theater. Ghostbusters was in theaters. You guys have to look this up. Ghostbusters was in theaters for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
A year and a half.
Well,
There's
do you
not
remember-
a fucking movie out there right now that can stay in the
No.
theater for a year and a half.
No. I mean, even Oppenheimer got a re-release, but it's like it's a re-release 8 months later.
Yeah.
You know.
Although, really good movie. I enjoyed it.
I've never watched. I really wanted to go.
One day when you want to watch
This
it,
is so. I'm so sorry.
don't break my chairs.
I won't. You know why I didn't go watch it?
Why?
Because I couldn't get my hands on an Infinity Gauntlet.
You went to snap during the movie.
No.
Why?
Look up Oppenheimer versus Thanos.
Not now, but later.
Just real quick. Google it.
Okay. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Keep talking while I look it
You'll
up.
know I'm waiting for the reaction. As soon as you see it, you are going to want to hit me.
Really?
Yes.
An ERB?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I couldn't get my hands on an Infinity Gauntlet.
Watch this later. I'm mad about
It is fantastic. It's one of their best. It is so good. And the cuts are so deep, especially if you've seen the movie. There's stuff that was in there before the movie came out
Mhm.
that a lot of people didn't know. That people in the comments are going back, that's what that lyric was about. You're damn right.
Yeah.
Anyway, nevertheless, fantastic movie. Lasted what in the Barbie movie we're going back and forth.
Yeah. Well, that was the couple movie
Yeah.
that hit. Like Barbenheimer was a thing. Like
Funny part is I've watched the Barbie movie.
I didn't.
It's hilarious.
That's kind of what I was told.
Uncomfortably hilarious.
As a good reflection back at society, or
Not a good reflection of society.
okay.
And I'll say, so if you've heard all this stuff about
Idiocracy?
like the... So Idiocracy at the time didn't hit as hard as it hits now because it wasn't a documentary.
It wasn't supposed to be.
It is definitely becoming a documentary.
Yeah, it was the blueprint
Yeah.
we all went towards. Like even Crocs.
Yeah, we had that discussion.
Oh
a
my!
couple
I think
episodes
we, yeah,
ago.
we talked about it.
I
Oh
don't know
my
if that
god!
episode came out though.
I
I think that episode's on the back burner. But
Yeah.
either way, well, we'll talk about it in that
yeah,
episode.
tune in later
But
or sooner.
we record a few of these episodes out just so we have like a
F you.
yeah.
So when you finally find it, you're like, I enjoyed that. Well, they got anything else? Yes, we do. You're
In
welcome.
fact,
Click
first and 15th
here.
of every month. So the long and the short of it is, it's really good and it's really enjoyable and you will laugh. But every time you laugh, you'll go, oh.
I just realized what the
Ouch.
problem is. You keep talking.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. So you've heard about all the nominations and stuff like that, and all the nominations for the Ken song. Yes.
I didn't watch it because I don't.
So
The I'm Ken Enough thing, or I don't know.
yes,
Is that what it's actually called?
I think the song's just called "I'm Ken," whatever.
Okay.
But the entire point of the movie is Ken is an accessory.
Okay.
How many little girls had a Ken doll without having a Barbie doll? Like a sum total of -4.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Yeah.
Ken is always an accessory. And when he gets to the real world, he finds, or, our world, he finds out that he's not an accessory, discovers the patriarchy and all this stuff. You can imagine what ensues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy. And so he goes back to the Barbie world and just, goes nuts.
Goes full Tate.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. He goes full Tate. It's horrible.
That's amazing.
Imagine Imagine that person. I'm not going to say his full name, but
yeah.
if he was in the Drawn Together universe, that is how bad it got.
Holy cow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they go back, and you're like,
Okay.
but it's funny too because it's like he doesn't understand half the stuff he's saying. He's just using lingo and words.
Yeah. He's repeating things like people do on the internet.
What?
Never.
It's a perfectly Romulan word. So
It's a perfectly Romulan word.
cromulent.
Oh, how was I?
If you didn't know, there was an episode of The Simpsons where, God forbid, but this was back when it was really, really good, and there was a line from the thing, like I guess the founder of Springfield was like, the smallest action embiggens the largest man or some stupid,
Sure.
whatever it is, and they're like, someone's like, Biggins is. Never heard that word until I moved to Springfield. And someone looks at her and goes, that's a perfectly Romulan word.
I would have to go full thesaurus and dictionary, but
Romulan is not a word.
That's not what I've run across in my life.
Jess, tell him. I think we talked about it last episode. I actually, when we were in Las Vegas and we were doing the monorail, I'm riding the monorail, I'm texting Jess on Facebook Messenger, and we're just doing the lyrics back and forth.
When you find friends who have their passions.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either.
Power World.
I hate that every time we say pal, it goes right back to Terrence Phillip in my head every single time. Every single time.
Until you said that.
Never once.
I hadn't thought about it.
Yeah, and now you're like,
yes, every single. will not be able to say the name of the game.
yeah.
At all.
And now you can look at that monkey with a machine gun, you're going to be
like,
like,
my TikTok tomorrow.
God damn.
Oh, God. Game Freak, I'm not your friend, buddy.
Exactly. Back and forth. Back and forth. And then the whole internet's going to be like, full on SpongeBob about it.
I hate you so much.
Don't worry.
It's gonna go viral.
I hate myself too. It's okay.
Did I ever show you the numbers on that one?
Oh, the one you did that went nutty? Yeah.
So look at the numbers on all my other videos. Okay, we got some good ones there.
See, look, you guys are making he's making me do it.
Yeah, that one's pretty good right there. Like 8,000 on that one.
That's a good number.
Yeah. 2,000, 3,000 on those.
Mm-hmm.
Those all did really, really well.
3K on that one. That's not bad.
That's not bad. And then I'd say 300 to 500 is about my average.
Sure.
Get up here. Okay, we're getting to the Who's That Pokemon stuff. That one did pretty well. That's Skeletor singing Feliz Navidad.
Is that 500,000?
Yes.
So 300 or 600, 700, occasional 3,000, 500,000 off of one video.
Do you know what that damn? It's a picture of Charizard's outline, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the most popular Pokemon, the one that's everyone fawns over the card game. His outline, it's a stupid dancing dragon from somebody's animated version of How to Train That Dragon. 10 seconds that thing's on screen. People lost their mind. But it's been the meme of the week for like 3 solid weeks until this came out.
Well, there you go. TikTok has their audience. TikTok has their thing.
But I put that on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Practically nothing.
It's a different generation.
It's not even generation. It's just a different audience.
Yes, that's a better
audience.
That's a better answer, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has been such a pain to figure out what's going to hit where. And I really need to open an Instagram and just throw it on there to have it on
just
there.
to see.
Well,
it's like a litmus test in every environment.
Because each environment is going to hit differently.
Yeah,
I've had stuff go crazy on YouTube that did nothing on TikTok.
Yeah.
Stuff that went crazy on TikTok like that did nothing on YouTube. It's just, it feels random. And I know it's not. I know why that one did so well.
Yeah.
But it feels really weird. But I tell you, when that thing hit 100K, I lost my mind. I was over the moon. 12 hours later, hit 250K. I was. By the time I hit 500, I didn't know what to do with myself.
Now you're just like, there's this thing happening. I don't know. How does this thing catch fire? Can I has fire again, please?
And I tried like hell to recapture that.
Yeah.
I did the
Silly Willy.
Did I show you the Kanye one? Have you seen Kanye's teeth?
No, I don't know if I want to. I don't.
Just look it up real fast.
Kanye
Kanye West last week had all of his teeth removed. Yeah, open up a new tab. You're gonna watch that later. Kanye West had all of his teeth removed and had dentures. That's not a grill. Those are his teeth.
Is that
$850,000. They are made. He turned himself into a Bond villain.
That's great. What the fuck is that?
It's $850,000 and it's made out of titanium.
But it's even it's
got the canines.
What? No. Why is it jagged? Why does it look like it's fucking foil? Look, it's not even smooth. That looks like a bad Photoshop job.
It does.
What?
Those are two actual Pokemon.
Okay. I'm so mad at that. That's terrible.
I thought it was clever. Go fuck yourself. It was the meme of the moment. Never hit.
So here.
That's the thing. Everyone's going. Why?
This is what bothers me.
Yeah, look how
aesthetically. Yes,
they look like shit.
It literally looks like somebody went through and said, "Hang on, you know, it's a good idea. Let's erase this part with
chisel
a
this.
Yeah. Why would you do that yourself?
Someone there with a Photoshop eraser tool.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's just like, nobody will ever know. They'll never know.
He paid $850,000.
I don't think it's real.
He has claimed it is.
I don't think it's real.
He has claimed it is.
I'm going to claim it's not.
He himself. A lot of people don't believe it. But look at the
don't.
bottom one.
The bottom one looks legit. The top one does not. Even the way his lip is sitting there on it. I do not believe this. I choose.
Because your brain.
I choose not to believe this.
Because you don't want to think he's that stupid.
Correct.
Have you heard of anything that's come out of his mouth the last 10 years?
No.
I'm so mad
No.
Jaws. So if that came at you in Pal World, what would be your reaction?
Shock it. I would just same thing. I would
put a taser in his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'd do? Tell him I'm not his buddy.
Going home. I'm not your pal.
That's your fault.
I know.
You were the one who reminded me of that. You are.
I'm terrible.
Why don't you do this? I'm good at the moment, thank you.
You know what you need? I'm watching your eyes. You need caffeine. Would you like some caffeine? Legitimately.
Maybe between episodes. So I think we talked about it. How World, the reason we've been talking about this so much, it has absorbed my life.
Yeah, it pretty much has.
Tuesday night I streamed it from midnight until 7 a.m.
Which was terrible. Funny. Terrible. Go check them out on YouTube.
I've got kids, and my kids go to school. My kids got to be at school by 7:30.
What time did you stop streaming?
7. My wife took him to school that day. Thank you.
Okay.
And she logs into work at 8:30 in the morning. Thankfully, she works from home. So legit, she comes up at like 8:15. Is like, you got to get out of bed. And I had literally crawled in at like 7:30. And I'm like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to
adult today.
I don't feel like adulting. She's like, you made your decision. Now, my wife is a saint. An absolute saint with an extremely high tolerance for my bullshit. We've been married for 15 years, and I still don't understand how the fuck that's possible. So, we, for Christmas, my one ask was I wanted an espresso machine. So she got me an espresso machine. You know what beans she got for it? Death Wish.
Death Wish?
Death Wish. Death Wish makes an espresso blend.
That is not
That
sound.
has... So a regular Death Wish coffee has like, I think 500 milligrams of caffeine per cup.
Mm-hmm.
The espresso blend has 600. So
Hide that, because otherwise I'll be staring at it.
So I get up, I make myself a double shot. This shit is
1,200 milligrams of caffeine? Christ.
in a liquid about yay deep. Wasn't enough.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you see how much
bouncing up a
coffee I
wall.
drink. You see how much coffee I drink. I literally can drink the regular Death Wish coffee and go right to bed. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm 10 seconds from, like, getting a friend in Colombia.
I'm not saying it.
I'm going, after my endeavors in espresso, I am going to have to find something stronger.
That's... Oh! Get next. So, last week...
Teapot?
No. So we've been talking about you a lot. I haven't actually mentioned the fun thing I did.
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it, go for it.
I was in D.C., Maryland.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
for a
that.
week. Yeah. So I was up there for MagFest.
Yes.
Are you familiar with MagFest at all?
Yeah.
I had never heard of it before.
Really?
MagFest, no, music and gaming, but
Yeah.
like once I went there and I started watching, I didn't realize how many cool bands there were.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. And
I'm a little jelly.
so the thing I learned about MagFest more than anything else, you go to certain conventions like Dragon Con. So imagine Dragon Con, the party vibe, but where everybody is drunk and high the entire time.
Yeah.
And having a good note. I didn't see toxic people. The Danny DeVito Shrine. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
Oh my God. Okay, so now you want me to look something up? Hold on, let me see if it's out there.
Did you drink a canteen of piss?
The fuck?
I keep getting clips of him on TikTok from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and every single time it's something about piss.
So, legitimately, this starts on day one. It is just, this first year, it was literally just this picture. This is actually from a couple of years ago. It's just a picture of Danny DeVito. And they put like a body pillow of him holding some flowers. And that's about it. And it starts on day one. Now, here's the good thing about it. I went there with a charity.
Well, it's
Well, let's just say
everybody's, or a good portion of people seem to be in on the joke. It's not.
Oh yeah, it's clear.
Malicious.
No, there's nothing malicious here at all. It's actually really cool.
Though that carpet looks really.
But take
really
a look
familiar.
at that. So what happens is every year people throw food, people throw money, people throw swag, people throw everything here. And at the end of the convention, this becomes a giant shrine.
Yeah.
At the end of the convention, they take it all up and they charity auction it all off.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah,
do what I
they
wanna do then.
gather all the money and then they just auction everything off for charity. It's great. So this year they raised $87,000 for charity.
Damn.
Yeah. And we, as Cookie Brigade, raised $18,000 ourselves.
Damn.
So, but the thing, we went there and I was like, this thing can't be real. Dude, the pictures I took of the shrine, I was like, this is just
And it
nuts.
just grows all weekend.
Oh, yeah. It started on like Thursday, and it was literally just a stand-up and a body pillow on the little tarp.
The body pillow.
It was so good. It was so good. But it just starts growing. So they added 3. There was even a Brendan Fraser one they put up too. Like people, they like instantly pop up shrines for people. It's great. But what I'm saying is MagFest
But
is
not
probably
for the rat
the
hole.
MagFest is different. It is the
Got him.
MagFest is the most loving, generous, kind, awesome people I've ever seen at a convention where they were just there to have a good time.
Good.
And that was really cool to see because I'm not used to that. I'm used to somebody taking advantage or somebody being a shitlord. Matter of fact, it was a huge VR chat meetup and furry meetup. I had no clue. But I'm walking around and I'm seeing the beautiful fursuits, right? Absolutely gorgeous things. And then I'm listening to people get out of the cars. And they're like, I've never met any of these people. We've all been on VR this whole time.
Yeah.
And that was a good meetup. And I'm like, it was really cool. I mean, and then the funniest part about this, again, I'm there with a cookie charity. We literally give out cookies and take donations. This is a convention where people are drunk and high.
Yeah, I heard that.
During the day, we made a little bit of money.
Yeah.
I made like $2,000 during the day. At night, we made like $5,000.
Not surprised.
It was crazy. So we've not only been invited back, we've been asked specifically, please come back next year.
You mean the person bringing the munchies was asked to come back?
Who would bring snacks to people who need it? All for charity. It's I'm super excited. We're definitely
That's awesome,
going back.
though. That actually sounds like a stupid amount of fun.
We're definitely going back.
The one time I stayed in D.C., I actually went up there, funny enough, to buy car parts.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy stood me up, but the hotel we were in was right across the street from Katsucon. So I know about MagFest. I just have never been.
We got a lot of people here who go.
Yeah.
Like local Atlanta.
Yes.
I was like, what?
It's a bit. Well, it's not that far.
Maryland's still a bit.
How long did it take you to get there?
2-hour flight. Hour and a half flight. I don't drive.
Now, last time I drove it, admittedly, traffic was kind of iffy. I bought a car up there. I don't know if you know about this. You remember the car.
Oh.
I bought that car in Baltimore. I drove that car because I stayed in DC. I stayed just right outside of DC, just north of DC. And I drove it from DC home the next day. 5.5 hours.
That's not that bad of a drive. 6 hours in general? How long should it have taken?
9.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking about flying, and shame on you. How many tickets did you end up with?
None. So I had a walkie-talkie.
Okay. I was like,
This
that had to be a way.
way before the years of Waze. But
you tuned into like
it was a Porsche 944, but it was a used one. It was a heavily used one. It was what I could afford at the time. It was like $2,500 on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is back before eBay Motors or any of that stuff. This is 2001. And this guy pulls up next to me in a Corvette. And I can't say no to that. So we go for a little bit. And we get up to about $140 and change. And we cross into Virginia.
Right.
I know Virginia, but I'm an age. And
remember the bad decisions part?
Shut up. Get a knife.
That's a terrible knife. That was a bad decision. Hold on. That's a real one.
It is. So we're like doing like $140 and change, and I'm like, we're going into Virginia. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna back out of it. Right? He happened to be on the same channel, funny enough, on the walkie-talkie, and I was like, I'm gonna back out of it now. And we get down to about 70. We pass a pair of cops,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, ooh, I need to be careful. But I knew once we're past Virginia, there's nothing.
Mm.
I think average speed was $120. It's also the car I used to take down to Orlando.
I know that's a ticket machine for me. I couldn't do it.
That's the car that I got the $500 ticket in. But he swore up and down I was doing 90, but he pulled me out of stop and go traffic.
Mm.
But I happen to remember the year prior, I passed a cop doing about $120, and he couldn't get to the median fast enough to get me.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that guy remembered the car.
No, he's just like, I'm going to get what I can.
Because it was a pretty conspicuous weekend. It was the same weekend the next year. Yeah.
So this is a picture of this year's version. So you can see.
Was that Bill Gates in an Iron Man? I want to kill the audio there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is that
no. Ed Asner?
No. That's literally Danny DeVito.
Oh, it is Danny DeVito.
Yeah, they just put his face over it. You can see kind of like there. So that whole thing is we just make shrines out of everything, and
this shot. It looks like the movie Up.
Look how much shit ends up on the floor there.
That's
Isn't it
insane.
crazy? So yeah,
that is absolutely insane.
Yeah, but it was a great.
Is his head on Jesus?
Where? Yeah. it's so much. I'm telling you, man, it was.
I can't say anything.
It was such a fun time.
I can't say anything. I have that MSI album on the wall. That's Black Jesus flipping you off.
That works. Look!
It's
you see that?
Fantastic.
You see it? That's like the
That is
the what is that? What's that fucking show? Animorphs.
My brain. I gave away my age earlier. My brain went Manimal.
I did initially, and I'm like, that's not
That's
right.
not Manimal.
There's so much random shit here. I can just again this trying.
I am impressed.
It is so.
See, before you told me they auctioned it off, you know where my brain went.
What?
God, this is gonna be. There's two people that are gonna get this joke, and that's Addie and Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to grab a big bowl of like purple slime, and then just nothing can stop this move.
Nope. Unless it's a reference to like the 1A and V I saw back in the day, I don't get it at all.
You want to get really mad?
No.
It's a My Little Pony reference from the movie in the 80s that Danny DeVito did a voice in. Yes.
Okay.
Get that out the screen.
I would have put Danny DeVito's face on it right now. He'd be like, hey, you're done. You're done.
Adios.
Funny enough you say
I'm
that.
going to wear my glasses the rest of the
Yeah, you need caffeine.
It's not even that. It's 100% not even that. I am almost laughed out. God forbid I say that. We've been laughing basically since 7:30, 8 o'clock?
Pretty much.
Oh, the dinner was just us cracking jokes and ruining everyone else's night.
Hey, in fairness, they asked us about the podcast,
They did.
and we gave them the thing, so we'll see if they...
Yeah. Give us the pity watch.
Yeah. I'm okay. Ladies, how you doing? I'm okay with the pity. It's okay.
Stupid. So dumb. So dumb. Oh, jeez. So now, for years we've been talking about doing something like this. Because I'm like, this is how it always goes. You and I get together, and it's just train wreck city. Like, we need to record this. Because there are certain people out there that are degenerate enough to find our antics humorous.
Yes.
Probably a very small...
Help us find them.
So if you could share this to a friend that actually finds our antics...
If you laughed at anything in here... Anything. Not...
Every $20 is $20. Used to say 5, but man, in this economy.
In these trying times.
I hate you so much.
Don't worry, like I said, I hate myself too. It's fine.
Generation X self-loathing. We just do it with laughter.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is how we hide our pain.
Between that and rubbing some dirt in it.
Gotta make dirt. All the stupid shit we heard growing up. Don't do drugs. Just say no.
What do we do?
Huh?
Nothing.
Not a single. I'm good.
Yeah, not a track mark.
No one.
Yeah, because I'm afraid of needles.
Same.
The only shots I ever took were in the glory hole.
What do you mean by that?
What? Nothing.
My brain went brr, brr, brr. And I'm processing. So,
What?
nothing.
Got to make money somehow.
$20.
I ain't a looker. They can't see me, but what? You can't judge. It's 2024.
I was like the whole shower and grower thing. What's in there? Like, poke your eye out. I am not impressed. Oh no! it's like. Hold on. The sad part is like, God, I'm going to be so lewd here for a second, right? You got the shower versus grower thing, and in my brain, it's like Final Fantasy with that guy who walks around with a lantern who's gonna stab you eventually, and it's like, oh no, here it comes!
What it does?
I'm not gonna move my face. Austin Powers on the eye going, no!
Watch out!
It's like 30 feet away. It's like,
But instead it's a micropene.
just sitting here like this. I'm like, hold on. Just like slowly poking. I think we're done on this one.
The only thing you haven't referenced so far is the morning paper.
They don't know that joke yet. One day.
I mean, you can use your imagination. Everyone knows morning wood, right?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, everyone
Some
knows
people-
what morning wood is.
Somebody should.
When you hit a certain age, it becomes the morning paper.
He's just gonna shake it. He gets. This paper won't fold up right. There you go.
You get it on a good day, you have the Sunday Times.
What, you get the funnies on it?
Yeah.
She looks at it and starts laughing. You want to do what with that? I'm gonna go cut myself out there.
Sponsored by Blue Chew.
Damn it. Yoko's gonna be like, hold on, I got you guys.
And on that note, we should probably end it. What a train wreck.
Yeah. Hi, guys. So, we'll see you, next week. Next week. Quit touching my nails!
No, nailed it. I literally just stabbed myself in the finger with that.